What's going on? What's going on? My my fault. Let me get everything situated. We was having technical difficulties. I'm sorry. All right, let's get it started.
Make an open attack on him. He'll work the floors. They must be making spank on that big bulk and curly leg. So we gotta use our heads. Or rather, one head. Your head. I'm asking you to destroy that spank factory as a personal favor to me, South Dakota, New York. If you do this to me, you will be a made man. Anything you want.
Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to my peoples and my guys, look alive, look alive. It's your boy Act Reacher with the Jab and Rap episode. So the Jab and Rap episode, in case people aren't familiar, is where we touch very briefly, on what happened with boxing over the week and stuff like that, and we just skim through it. And then after that, we just basically for the duration of the show after that, we dedicated to battle rap. So I'm sorry, I was on for a good 5 minutes and didn't realize that, I was on the air, but I didn't realize that nobody heard me. Apologies, apologies, apologies. But what's going on, everybody? We gonna get it rocking in a second. So Tyson Fury, man. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury. I don't even want to talk about him first. I don't even want to talk about him first. Let's talk about Devin Haney. Devin Haney did a phenomenal job. Devin Haney boxed beautifully. I'm gonna watch it again. I haven't had time to rewatch it. I haven't been able to go back and rewatch it. Uh, but I think Devin Haney did great. For y'all. I'm gonna get in the chat in a second. Yeah. So yeah, Devin Haney did a great job. I think. I think. I think that scared Lomachenko. If you ask my opinion, I think that scared Lomachenko a bit, and for good reason. For good reason. Did you hear what his manager said in the interview? Did anybody hear what Lomachenko's manager, Egis Clownman, however you say his name? Did you hear what he said? Yeah, nah, y'all didn't hear what he said. I should wait till my surprise guest come in here, and then I should really see. I ain't really want to start, without my surprise guest. I got somebody real special. So y'all might not want to go nowhere. They can pop in any second. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But like I was saying, man, his manager. Matter of fact, even before I ever bring up his manager, even before I bring up his manager, do a lot of people know what Lomachenko said after the Luke Campbell fight? Do you know why Mac, my brother Mac, said that I was right? Do you know why he said act? Do you know why Mac even told me that I was right when me and him went live after that fight? A lot of y'all, if y'all didn't follow, what was going on and transpiring through the whole fight, y'all don't understand what was going on. You know, I was telling people when the fight first was announced months ago, when I knew Luke Campbell was going to be fighting for the title and him and Lomachenko was going to fight for the vacant belt. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm going to get in the chat, but this is a good time since nobody's in here for me to talk and really express how I feel. So, I was telling people that Luke Campbell was going to be a tough fight because somebody that I sparred, that's a pro now. He wasn't a pro at the time. This was like 2.5 years ago. Sparred Luke Campbell. And he told me Luke Campbell had a strong ass left hand. And I kept bringing that up. Everybody who really follows me like that you know what I mean, that hold the set and don't go nowhere, they know. You know what I mean? And I was saying, yo, Luke Campbell was going. A lot of people didn't see it that way. A lot of people got a preconceived notion, and they just ride with that notion. They don't even study fights or do film study. I did film study, and people still question what I was talking about with Luke Campbell. I broke it down. I don't normally even do that. My word is law. Y'all know what type of dude I am. My word is law. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and you can take it to the bank and you can cash it, or you can say fuck that nigga. Straight up. There's no in between. But a lot of y'all, I noticed, a lot of y'all are coming back, and a lot of y'all realize y'all backslid, and y'all coming back, and I'm not mad at you. But uh, 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 Luke Campbell, Luke Campbell is a very tough game guy. He fades a little bit. He fades. See, a lot of dudes would be nasty. Otto Wallen would be nasty if he didn't fade. Anthony Yard would have beat the shit out of Kovalev if he didn't fade. That's just the thing. Motherfuckers be fading. Yeah, I know y'all could dig it. Could y'all dig it? Let me get in this chat and I'm gonna keep preaching. Lala D, the first one in the chat. What's up, loved one? She said, Ack, I'm listening, but can't hear or type. But I don't know what's going on. Why can't you type? Ack, what's up, fam? Lala D, hello there. Shakita, what's up, Shakita? I need some apple Ciroc. Now I'm joking. Mark Blake, what's up? Uh, when I see Devin Haney, I see some Mosley, Mayweather, and some Roy. Okay. You know what? Let me. Sorry, y'all. Trick Noty says salute. All right, cool. I just refreshed the page real quick just in case. I don't know. Lala D says she couldn't type. Uh, yeah, yeah. Like I was saying, so Lomachenko, that was a very tough competitive fight. More tough and competitive than a lot of people thought and gave credit for. Uh, Luke Campbell, he went up against Jorge Linares, but a lot of people dismiss Jorge Linares' boxing ability. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people dismiss Jorge Linares' boxing ability, which was crazy to me. Which was real crazy to me. They dismissed it. Like Jorge Linares didn't knock down Lomachenko and Luke Campbell. Two niggas that fought each other, he knocked down with the same punch. He turned on the angle and threw the right hand. He did it in the third round in the fight with Luke Campbell. And Jorge Linares dropped him in the third round and opened his eye. And then he did it in the fourth round with Lomachenko. The same exact punch where he turned on the angle. I keep telling y'all motherfuckers, Jorge Linares got good feet. He was able to turn with Lomachenko. If you watch that fight, that's a difference because he's able to cut you off before you could get there. Sometimes he actually in the fight would actually confuse Lomachenko. Lomachenko would spin off the wrong way and confuse himself and not throw the right punch. I know what I'm talking about. He would circle the wrong angle and get caught by the right hand because he's a lefty. It's easier to get caught with a straight when you a lefty opposite fighting and vice versa. Everything, you know what I mean, is even. You know what I mean? When a righty's fighting a lefty, the straight right hand can land. Just like if you a lefty, the straight left can land. So, but to me, what you need is that hook. You need like if you a lefty, if you a righty, you need that left hook. If you a lefty, you need that right hook. I think you know what I mean because you know that makes a big difference. Because if you got a right hook or a left hook, that could be the difference in that in a high caliber fight of you stopping your opponent. You know what I mean, and them not being ready for certain combinations that you put together and throw. But I don't want to give y'all even an idea how I even you know what I mean do what I do. So I'm just that's just game. That's just game right there. Real talk. Um, Lomachenko admitted after the fight that he was hurt. How do y'all feel about that in the chat? How do y'all feel about that? Lomachenko admitted this is a big deal. Yo, y'all can't dismiss it. Y'all come in here, man. Y'all don't dismiss it. Lomachenko said that he got hurt. He admitted to it. He admitted that he got hurt. Lomachenko said he got hurt a couple times in that Luke Campbell fight. So is Lomachenko really the man that everybody proclaims him to be? We have to dissect this really because yeah, people say yeah. You one thing I will give Lomachenko because I'm the type of person even if I don't like the person, I could separate the good from the bad. I could separate the good from the bad. Lomachenko, honestly, everybody that had called his bluff and called him out, let's be honest about it. Let's be completely honest about it. Let's be completely honest about it. Everybody that had called Lomachenko out. Let's start with like Nicholas Walters. Nobody wanted to really fight Nicholas Walters at 130. I would have loved to have fucked Nicholas Walters up at 130. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know I could have beat Nicholas Walters. I go front. Like I said, after like 15 fights, I'd have been able to beat Nicholas Walters on my mom. Because I already seen what to do with him. I would have been training in fucking speed. I'd have been lighter. I would have come in. I would have came in at 128. I probably would have rehydrated the highest 131, 132. I'd have been beautiful. Because I feel like my sparring weight, 134, y'all seen it. I posted it up. That's my best sparring weight. I feel like around there. Like I really be like, you know what I mean? That's how I know lightweight. But really I walk around that like now I walk around 149. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I'm just, not training this shit. But Nicholas Walters called them out. Lomachenko answered the no mas signal. And y'all could go back to my videos. I've been saying no Moschenko. On dead ass. I've been saying that. Ask Fooly. Go back to the videos in December. Go back to 8-7 months ago. Dead ass. Go back to my videos 8-7 months ago. I've been saying Lomachenko. Now, nigga, now my witnesses too. What's my terminology when somebody's face is fucked up? What do I always say? Don't I always say your face got painted? Don't I always say that? I am synonymous with YouTube with my lingo. You know what I mean? That's New York, period. 78 will tell the general will tell you. He lived in New York. he lived in a couple of states. That's why I respect him. So he know how everything go. But anyway, they use that at ESPN. These motherfuckers be watching our live stream. I don't care if a motherfucker only got 300 subs, 400 subs. They be watching this shit and be jacking our lingo. I want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas' faces is getting painted. Now niggas is Uber drivers. But I'm not an influential person. This is crazy. Man, nigga in his late 20s, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go in the chat. We live it. My big bro Drew says salute. I just want to, before I'm gonna finish up in the chat, and then I'm gonna announce, my special guest that's that's about to join me and talk about boxing and battle rap with me, and I appreciate him so much for coming on. But let me just shout out this chat real quick. Shout out to my big bro Drew. Yo, Drew, man, I'm gonna come check you out in Co-op City. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna actually have more free time on my hands because I gotta tend to my girl more, man. You know what I mean? I've been too focused on work. Couldn't understand boxing, but she even said that. But I've been too into work. Uh, uh, you, my boy Mark Wonderlich said Utah in the house, and you said it. What do I always use when somebody faces? Because that's what we use at the gym. Payment. Always use that. ESPN acting like they, some type of they, I don't know, like they affiliated with some type of hip hop culture. These dudes be killing me, man. These dudes remind me of some of my friends that came up in Long Island. No offense, though. I got some dudes that's hood dudes in Long Island that grew up in Busta Rhymes hood in Hempstead. and I got a lot of friends at Elmont, off the Ave in Queens. Yeah, I know a lot of my family is from Queens. So. Yeah, so I want to announce, you know what I mean, my dude who always does his thing, fire content. He could come on any platform. He's like the Angelo Dundee of YouTube to me. He could be on some platform that got 100,000 people or 100 people, and he still do his thing. My dude, the General 78. Appreciate you, brother. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man.
That's what's up, man. Salute to the chat, man.
I was talking about I was getting into the boxing at first, 7-8, and I want to know how you feel about. I heard, of course, your videos. Even if I'm not in the chat, I listen. So, because I usually listen to you when I'm doing strength and conditioning. So, but how do you feel now? After reflecting on things, because I know your opinion could be different after a couple days time or a week's time after the Lomachenko fight. Now, I brought up a few things. I don't know if you heard. Lomachenko admitted that he was hurt. I was telling people because I sparred somebody 78 that sparred Luke Campbell. So when this fight got announced, my whole theme that I was telling people on my channel and 503 and Stay Ready's channel, I kept telling people that Luke Campbell was going to be a tough fight, but a lot of people kept dismissing it. And he actually admitted to being hurt in the fight. And they've been talking about maybe after Lomachenko gets undisputed, his manager, that Russian, that Eastern European dude, he said that he may move Lomachenko back down. So what you think about all of this?
Well, like I said about Lomachenko, man, I really don't like talking about the dude too much because I think he gets way too much praise. Yes, he's a good fighter and all of that. In the perfect world, we can all sit down and be fair and talk boxing. Unfortunately, it's politics involved with boxing, and as long as those politics exist, I don't feel comfortable giving this man praise, whether it's warranted praise or not, because it's a machine behind him that's willing to go overboard in their praise for Vasyl Lomachenko, while at the same time discrediting my fighters and the fighters that look like me. So as long as that system exists, and then the people want to ignore that shit, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm just it's fuck Lomachenko to me, bro. That's just the world we live in. You know what I mean? I can't like have it no other way. You know what I'm saying? I'm
not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you at all. I always say that to people because my brother Fuller feels the same way, kind of like you. How you feel about him? I wouldn't say I'm really highlighting him. I feel like kind of in a way I look at it from my point of view, bro, that I'm kind of getting at him because of what I'm about, because of what I'm leading into.
Right.
I know you are excited about the fact that about basically Lomachenko's 2 mandatories for 2 of the titles that he possesses. The WBA with Tank dropping his super featherweight title or junior lightweight, depending on what sanctioning body you sign up for. And he moved up to 35 like we wanted him to. So now he automatically brother became the mandatory as far as for his WBA strap to be the mandatory challenger for Lomachenko. So now Devin Haney just won his fight and broke fragments in this Russian dude's face, which people still wasn't giving him credit for. My neighbors wasn't even giving Devin Haney credit for what he did to the Russian dude. But now they trying to tell me that they still don't believe that Devin Haney stands a chance. So how do you feel about the whole triangle with Tank and like I said, I know you don't like Lomachenko, but this is highlighting our fighters with him because beating him would cement Devin Haney or Tank. Whichever one of them get that fight first. Listen, brothers, before I let the general talk, and before y'all even comment in the chat, whichever one of them gets that fight first is important. I don't care what anybody says. That is going to be very important for their career. Whoever, even at the Teofimo, if Teofimo could beat Richard Coleman, out of all three of them young dudes, that's going to catapult them. They need that win over Lomachenko. Hopefully, Lomachenko don't run it high. Go ahead, Seven.
Well, yeah, man. I think when it comes to Tank and Devin, both talented young fighters, man. They both young. They got a lot of time to develop and become, even better fighters and better stars and shit like that. But yeah, whoever gets Lomachenko first, I'm not sure, man. I don't know who's gonna beat him. I'm not sure. Maybe both of them can beat him. We just don't know. But like I'm saying, like you see how Devin he's 20 years old. He got what 20 something fights. Good knockout percentage. He looking phenomenal. Okay. A few people are giving him his props. A few people saying, "Hey, this kid remind me of Floyd." All right. Now, where are you getting this resistance from? All right. Same people that's telling you Lomachenko is so great is giving you all this resistance about Devin. And it don't make no sense, right? It don't make sense to be giving me, I don't know, he needs to do more. Well, sure. Of course he got to do more. You know what I mean? Of course he got to do more, but not Lomachenko, right? And that's been my whole thing from the jump is Lomachenko is only 14, 15 fights now, you know what I mean? But they've been praising Loma since he was like 7, 8-1. They was already saying he was like this unstoppable force and all this stuff. So they've been doing that. But I think Devin stands a good chance to beat Lomachenko if he remains focused, stays disciplined, and he fights from the outside. He keep his jab out there. He got real strong jab. He keep that jab pumping in Lomachenko because a good jab can negate another person's speed. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko's a fast, but if Devin keep that stick in his face and he keep that motherfucker pumping, that can distract Lomachenko and keep him off his game. You know what I mean? Not let him set in the rhythm. So Tank versus Loma, I think, will be a more competitive fight because Tank don't have the physical attributes that Devin Haney has. Tank will have to fight Lomachenko on the inside, and they would bang. Tank would have to catch Loma and knock him out, and he definitely got the power to do it. But Tank he put himself in harm's way more so than Haney would because Tank is shorter in stature, more compact type of a fighter, in my opinion.
That was a good breakdown. I ain't gonna lie. I think Devin Haney does have a better. I can't say a better chance. I don't want to say that because Tank hits hard. I know, even at 135, I know Tank hit hard. I know, but I feel as though Devin Haney is more. He's more defensively sound. Not that Tank doesn't have good defense. Tank actually his defense is actually slightly underrated. You would think that he's more offensive, but he does have defense because there's times in the fight where that's what a lot of fighters see. I know you heard this a lot, 78 dudes that want to fight him or think they could beat him. They always say that Tank doesn't fight for the full 3 minutes. You heard that before, right? With Tank? I'm pretty sure you did. Everybody says that.
Say again, bro. My bad.
Well, I'm saying that usually people say about Tank, the dudes that usually want to make a fight with him or want to fight him, don't. I know you heard it before. Don't they usually say that Tank doesn't fight for the full 3 minutes? That's why they feel they can beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See. I know you heard that. So I heard that a lot too. So like I said, but it's certain things I feel like Tank got, and then there's certain things kind of like what 78 was alluding to what Devin Haney has to be. But whichever one of them out of the three, even Teofimo, because to me, I think that he's the one that got the sure shot deal out of them to get the fight. Let me get in this chat. But I'm pretty sure, you know, people in the chat would agree too. Okay, let's see. He said painted. Everybody say it painted. Mike James 616. What's going on, brother? Stormy B was shaking, brother. He said, "What's up to me in '78?" Kurt Anderson in the building. They praised Loma before his first fight. That's Stormy B, man. Said, good point. Good point. Mike James said, "Smash the like button." Yes, yes. Um, but I'm gonna move off this, and then I'm gonna touch on the Tyson Fury thing. We gonna touch on Tyson Fury real quick, and then we gonna go to rap battle, y'all. We gonna get to that grown man stuff too. So Tyson Fury had a competitive fight with Otto Wallin. I don't care. Before I let my brother 78 say what he's gonna say, that was a great video 78 that you did earlier. I was actually in an emergency room watching that.
Much love. Everything all right?
Yeah, my girl wasn't feeling good. I don't know, man. I got to talk to somebody that had twins. I don't know. Like, do girls always feel nauseous with twins?
Yeah. She's pregnant. I forgot. You're gonna be dealing with that for a long time, bro.
That's what Bob.
And she also gonna do that when she want attention from you too. So you get ready for it.
Yeah, I didn't go to work today. Yeah, that was a dub. I couldn't even go to work because she was like she wasn't feeling good. She scared the shit out of me, man. But anyway, shout out to oh shoot. Let me get this chat. I like to read the chat and then be able to talk. I feel like I think with the height and the speed, Haney just offsets Loma. That's what Trick Nolte said. And then Dark Truth says salute back. What's up, Dark Truth? Yeah, but I want to talk about Tyson Fury, man. We're gonna move past that. Me and 78 gonna talk some Tyson Fury. Because I feel like 78, he got special powers when it comes to talk about Tyson Fury. This is one of his specialties. I say me. I'm my special power is Demetrius Andre. Maybe because my boo is originally from Long Island. I mean Rhode Island. Sorry, Rhode Island. So I don't know, but Demetrius Andre, I'm just good at him. But 78, man. So what did you think about this whole thing with Tyson Fury? And did you know that Tyson Fury was in jeopardy of losing the fight because of the cut?
I heard. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I wanted to ask my full 70, and I wanted to ask the people before I let 78 go because I like to ask y'all with 78. You know, did y'all know that the fight was at risk once Tyson Fury's cut got open? Now I just want to explain to the people because I'm a amateur fighter and I've been to a lot of pro bouts. My family, I got fighters on both sides. So I'm gonna just explain to y'all the rules real quick. And I'm telling y'all because y'all may not know what I mean. I'm pretty sure some of y'all do, but some of y'all may be a little rusty because this shit doesn't always happen all the time. So both of the guys was wearing MX Everlast gloves. And y'all know I always promote those. Those are my favorite gloves. Those gloves are made out of horsehair. So a lot of times when a dude will fight you, they'll be talking trash like, yo, make sure he don't wear horsehair in the contract. But 9 times out of 10, you know, the other fighter wants to wear those anyway because it's a better chance of cutting you, making the fight look brutal. I mean, the punch. I'm telling you, even dudes that don't got power, I'm telling you, those punches hurt in the gloves, man. I don't know how they make those gloves. I'm gonna try to go to Mexico when I turn pro and have a fight and research it more. But you know what I mean? And I'll give y'all the scoop, but I gotta know. because I've been hit by them shits before, and I got a pair of those, y'all know, and they always tell me I don't feel right after that. But basically, he got cut. When you get cut with a punch, so say if I was fighting Dark Truth, and I punched Dark Truth, and Dark Truth ends up getting open with a cut in a boxing match, in a professional boxing match. He has to stop me. Do you know why he has to stop me? The reason why Dark Truth would have to stop me is because all I have to do is fall back and keep nicking at that cut. As soon as that motherfucker get down to the bone, see, I'm from New York. I know they would have stopped. I know for a fact they would have stopped that shit in New York. It would have been no problem. See, you was on the West Coast. They like all of that bullshit over there. They like all of that, like all of that bullshit over there. To my Cali brothers, y'all know that. They like that gore and shit like that. And the East Coast, they don't like that. They pretty boys. They don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So all I would have had to do was for a couple rounds more, would have been nicking at that cut. I would have won on a TKO. Because as soon as they stop it, as long as they go back and replay it and see that I hit him and it was open because of a cut, not a headbutt. Because if it's open, if your head is open because of a headbutt, 4 rounds, if it's not past 4 rounds, then it's no decision, so no contest. If it is, then it goes to the scorecards and whatever is whatever. You know what I mean? But if I hit you and it's or you got a cut and it's bad and they stop it, I'm gonna win because I opened it. Go ahead, 78. I'm sorry. I just wanted to explain.
What you said? What did I think about the Tyson Fury situation fight?
The whole thing, just the whole fight and everything
Yeah,
around it. The Mexican gypsy
right.
and all of that. I want to know. Give me the whole scoop.
Yeah, man. I thought, first of all, I was pissed off that Fury was getting away with fighting this dude out of Wildland. This is more the shit I be talking about, dude. More than just privilege and bullshit, bro. This dude get to fight a cat named Otto Wildland, and they can hype this guy up and try to make people pretend like this dude is a threat. He's good. Okay, he's a threat on accident. Okay, he ain't a threat on purpose. You didn't go into this fight like, yeah, this guy a threat. He gonna put up a good fight. No, this is cherry picking going wrong. Is what it is. So you get this guy Otto Wildland. Tyson Fury after ducking Deontay Wilder rematch. He get paid by ESPN to fight nobodies. This is his reward for snaking Deontay Wilder. Is ESPN is going to pay him very well to fight 2 nobodies. Okay, so he knows that that's the truth. He just don't want to say it. So that's why that was his incentive to go over to ESPN, get extra paychecks and shit, extend his boxing career, his boxing lifeline. Because had he fought Deontay Wilder in a rematch and Wilder knocks him out, it's a big gamble, right? Maybe he beats Wilder, but if Wilder knocks him out, then he back picking up the pieces. So anyway, he chose to fight this dude Otto Wildland now. So I thought Otto Wildland came out with a good game plan, which was surprising to me. He attacked the body, and I knew what his strategy was: to go to the body, go to the head, which is a good strategy when fighting Tyson Fury, because Fury he eats headhunters up. You know what I mean? He's very good, good body, good head movement and shit like that, but his body always gonna be there. So Otto Wildland, understanding this, attacked his body. You know what I'm saying? That threw Fury off his game plan. Fury kept trying to throw these long ass uppercuts from across the street. He was missing them early on in the fight. He missed the hell out of them. And Otto Wildland in the 3rd round fainted downstairs, went up top, left hand cracked him in his head. You know what I mean? And he cracked Tyson Fury with an overhand left. And from there, he opened up that cut. Fury was very uncomfortable the whole time. Kept pawing at his eye. And Otto Wildland listen, the kid, obviously, he got some pop. He a heavyweight, but he don't punch hard enough to really take advantage of the situation of the damage he inflicted on Tyson Fury. If this had been, like, we ain't even got to say Wilder. We know what would have happened if it was Wilder. Okay, But just if this was Andy Ruiz, Ruiz would have destroyed Tyson. I mean, he would have just mauled this man. It would have been a pathetic, bro. This would look like a somebody German Shepherd got loose, ran across the street into somebody's backyard where it's a pit back there. You know what I'm saying? German Shepherd didn't know what the fuck he was doing. It would have been a mauling. See what I'm saying? And that's what would have happened. Tyson Fury got exposed. Okay, he got exposed. And the reason people ask me, they say, man, why you say he got exposed? You know what I mean? He got exposed because the game plan to beat Tyson Fury, okay, which we already knew from the Wilder fight, but this guy here, because Wilder's success against Fury too, besides his overhand right that landed and knocked him down, Wilder had success early on going to Tyson Fury body. But Otto Wilding took it to the next level by using a sustained body attack the first half of the fight. Second half of the fight, he just got tired, and he just, I don't know, just experienced, I guess. Otto Wilding, whenever he got on the inside, Tyson Fury just jumped all over his back and leaned on him like Klitschko used to do, and the referee let him get away with it. So that tired Otto Wilding out, he didn't have enough pop in his punches either to really inflict damage on Tyson Fury's eye. You know what I'm saying? Like he should have. Like every time I seen that eye, I would have been energized. I'd have got me a burst of energy from somewhere. But I was surprised that Otto Wilding in the 12th round was able to muster up enough energy, you know what I'm saying, to hurt Fury again. You know what I mean? And he stunned it on Fury in that 12th round. He caught him again. Overhand right. Wait, hold on 1 second, Ack. 1 second, brother.
Go ahead, bro. I felt the same way. I felt like Otto Wilding was a cherry pick going wrong. Basically.
I'm back with Ack.
Go ahead. Finish up what you were saying.
Okay. Yeah, my fault, man. But so I was impressed by Otto Wilding because he wasn't supposed to be able to do this to Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? But a good strategy, you know what I'm saying? Things like this can happen. So
so would you say that it's a lefty troubled the great Tyson Fury more than people thought?
Absolutely.
And his spirit and his will and the fight that he was fighting for his father, his father that passed away, you know?
Absolutely. And you know what, bro? This is because look, as soon as ESPN started talking about this guy just lost his dad, I knew he was gonna fight good. Because the last time I heard that was Buster Douglas or Mike Tyson. When he was talking about his, I was like, oh, here we go with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? When these dudes, when they coming in there fighting for something big, you can't really, me personally, I don't want to fight no motherfucker who going through shit like that. Because they're gonna be fighting from a different place, a different mentality. It's hard to whoop somebody like that. You know what I mean? Because, you could be better than that person, but it's like you fighting a different type of energy, man. And so Otto Wilding, I think he did his family name justice. He did justice by his pop's name, the way he fought and put on that good performance. So I salute him, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I do too. I lost my mom last year, so I know, man. I know. And then it's still going to ring and still train, and that shit is retarded. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That shit is retarded. I gotta give a lot of people credit, man. And like I said, I'm only amateur now. You know what I mean? Like I said, I gotta give him credit. Shoot, Luke Campbell went through the same thing, 78. You know that, right? You know Luke Campbell lost his pops, right?
No, I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Luke Campbell lost his pops. Not recently though. He lost his Campbells around the time he fought Linares. And he still had to go challenge Linares. Well, Linares, I was trying to tell him 78 before you came on. Linares is underrated. Linares was turned with Lomachenko and threw the right hand and knocked him down in the 4th round. Do you know he threw that same punch in the Luke Campbell fight and dropped Luke Campbell with the same punch and opened his eye?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, Linares is definitely a good fighter.
But a lot of these people, 78, they didn't really know. But Linares, first of all, I told y'all about Linares on my channel. Y'all know I know my shit, man. Linares won a title at 21. He like don't disrespect. He was young as fuck when he won his first title in 2007 and 8. So don't disrespect that, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? We gotta stop doing that, man. We gotta stop coming in the chat and just because we don't know a fighter too well, we don't give him a shot and stuff like that. We can't do that. Just because he got a little bit of amateur pedigree. Well, last I checked, Anthony Yard had only like 10 non-amateur fights. And he was in there hanging with Kovalev like he had shit the same record as fucking Tank. 205 and 15. Personally, I keep telling you, I would never want you to have that many fights. So you can have a fucking speech impediment when you're about to graduate high school? I wouldn't be crazy. Yeah, I want my son to box, but he gonna be nice enough without all of them in. He can have about a good 70, 50, and he gonna still dog walk all everybody else kid. I promise you. He ain't even gonna need that much. Terrence Crawford ain't had that much. Adrian Broner ain't had that much. They had like 40, 50. So, like I said, man, amateur style, pro style, completely different. We got to get out of that. Shit, David Benavidez only had 10. Rocky Marciano only had 12. Y'all want me to keep going? All right, let me get in the chat. Y'all shouting out each other. They shouting you out of here, 78. My God. And then he said, Ack. Hold on. He said, Ack in the chat. Who had the worst cut? Fury cut by Otto Wallin when he was cut, or Klitschko when he was cut by Lennox Lewis? I don't know. That Klitschko cut was pretty bad when he talk about when he fought Vitaly. 78, what you think? Because you was actually, grown back then. You know what I mean? I only be watching the rerun. What you think about?
You know what, bro? The Fury fight is it's stuck closer in my head, but I will say the worst cut was Vitaly, and the reason why I say Vitaly's cut was more dangerous because Vitaly was in there with somebody who knew what to do with that cut.
Yeah.
Vitaly, he in there with Lennox.
Good point. Great jab.
Yeah, absolutely. Lennox is a veteran, a grandmaster of boxing. He knows exactly what the fuck to do. And you got Vitaly, who is basically the underdog, the last minute replacement opponent type guy. And he get cut. Lennox is working him. He working him. But that was very dangerous because they could have easily just gave him no chance to stop the fight. But when it comes to Tyson Fury, I knew they weren't finna stop no fucking fight and let Otto Wallin become the guy who beat Tyson Fury.
They might have stopped it 78 if it was in New York. 78. The 78 lived in New York.
Bob Arum. Why you think Bob Arum had it in Vegas?
I know.
Yeah,
but can I ask you though, 78, since you lived in both coasts, do you think that they would have stopped it? That they would have stopped it in New York, or you think they would have let it go? That's what I want to ask you.
In New York, they would have stopped it because New York they're more strict like that. Worrying about the New York State Athletic Commission been sued so many times, dude, that they have to be they paranoid. Yes. They paranoid about fighters getting injured and shit like that, and people get mad like, "Oh, he's stopping it." They got to, because if they don't, then one of the fighter family members gonna sue them and shit. So that's why they so paranoid like that in New York. But look what they in the Wilder Ortiz fight. They was about to. I was about to be pissed off. It looked like they wanted to stop the Wilder Ortiz fight.
Yeah, I almost lost money. I almost would have lost money in the 7th round. Shit, you ain't lying. I was scared to death. I was scared because I put it all on the line with Wilder too.
No doubt. Man, let's talk about your boy Cannabis, man.
Okay. I got you 78. My fault. We stayed on boxing too long. You right.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to
Nah.
get.
You right. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. No, because I got company over here, but I want to come on anyway because I didn't want to have you on here after I told you I was coming on and shit.
No. It's cool. Yeah. So, you know, so, but did you hear about before I even get on the Arsenal Cassidy thing? Did you hear about the fight that took place with Briz Ross, DT Top, and Murder Mook and Calico with the
Yes, I did. Yeah, I heard about. I seen the footage.
what you think? What you think?
Well, I feel sorry for the people that ordered the event. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, 78. That event was free
Oh, it
because
was free, so it wasn't
you
no
know
order.
why? Because Summer Impact Reloaded, the thing that they had in August. What happened was that Loaded Lux, the Loaded Lux versus the gun titles versus Chess and Tay Rock, because it was really supposed to be Sue Surf, but Sue Surf got locked up. But yeah, that battle took so long, and the performance was so electrifying. He put on the gray hoodie, and everybody was so crazy that it kind of went over the time. So we didn't get to see the Murder Mook Briz Ross Cena Calico battle. So they rescheduled it, and so this was free if you bought that event already or if you bought a ticket. But go ahead, 78. I just wanted to explain that.
Okay, but yeah, man, it was the event itself, bro. Was just like, look, I heard it was a good battle on there, but I didn't get a chance to see the whole event. I saw the footage of the fight. Now, Briz, I like him. He a funny guy, stuff like that, but he played too much. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is this. I think battle rappers have to have tough skin if you're going to be a battle rapper. If that's what you want to do, you
Agreed.
have to be able to say, okay, this dude might say some things that are personal, super disrespectful, but as long as the dude don't put his hands on me, we good. Okay. As a battle rapper, you gotta be able to let the dude say what he gotta say to you. Otherwise don't be a battle rapper. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are talking about how Briz said something about Murder Mook mom. She just passed away a couple months ago. And they're saying they're using that to me.
Mr.
Right.
Green, yeah.
Now, to me, that's not a justification for Mook to hit him. What is a justification for Mook to hit him was Briz grabbing Mook's arm. Okay. I was watching and I saw when Calico then was going at T-Top and Mook was going to come in, this for double team T-Top.
Mm-hmm.
Briz kind of like blocked. He blocked Murder Mook path.
Yeah, yup.
And then Mook,
you seen it right?
Yeah, so then Mook still was getting to T-Top, but then Briz pushed him and then grabbed his arm. I'm like, what the fuck is Briz doing? So Mook was like, yo, stop playing with me. Boom, he swung at him. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. Like, dude, you messing up the battle. What is you doing? Like, you getting too hyper, too excited, and just doing goofy ass shit. So Briz did that to himself. And people saying Mook messed up the battle, and Mook trying to.
So 78.
Look, they say,
yeah, go ahead.
They said, oh, Mook trying to prove he a street dude and this and that. No, I don't think that's the case. I think Mook was he. Listen, it's a line that can't be crossed there, man. When y'all battle rapping, that's cool, but a lot of these dudes think they can put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? And then get all no, you can't grab you. He pushed Mook and grabbed the man's arm. So Mook, how he looking at it is, this nigga might be finna steal on me or something. So he got him first. Like, dude, what is you doing? So no, I don't have no problem with what Mook did. They need to get these SmackDown when they do these battles. They need to have it. This is how I would do it if I was running the battles. I would say, look, because y'all dudes is too immature, you can't be trusted to just have a line of respect. I would have a line on the motherfucking stage, a barrier on the stage. Nothing too crazy. Just something to where you penalize. If you at any point in time in that round, if you cross that fucking line, you or your people cross that line, then you basically penalize. You lost that round. If you do that, you'll make these dudes start rapping and stop trying to use all these antics and shit like that, like jumping all over people and how Shotgun should be like jump. You can't be doing shit like that. You do that to people, you think you can get away with it, but everybody can go play with you like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, you fuck around, embarrass one of these dudes, knock them to the ground or something. They're gonna get up, want some smoke. You can't do shit like that.
I was just gonna say, I agree exactly what you're saying. This is why, and I agree 100% with you. Like I said, I lost my mom last year, and Mook lost his mom, Miss Sabrina, 2 months ago. Uptown, we here stand up. It's a sensitive topic, but at the end of the day, I'm a businessman. Luckily I do what I do, they do what they do. I couldn't really be a battle rapper because you couldn't really be. It's not really you so much talking about. Well, maybe the mom thing, yeah. I don't the kid thing. A lot of people say kids and dead people should be off the limits. I agree with the dead people. They can't defend themselves at all. The kids will eventually get old enough and become adults, and they'll roast you anyway. My kids, they'll flame you. So I'm not really worried too much about that. But their relatives, make sure you put that in a contract, brothers. That's the problem. You got to put that in a contract. See, a lot of battle rappers, they talk to each other before it happens. You seen that the first battle that took place was Snake Eyes and Ace Amin? It was a beautiful fucking battle. It was Harlem versus DMV. It was Harlem versus Maryland. It was beautiful. New York versus Maryland. It was a beautiful thing. They talked to each other before the battle. They had to talk to what they could do to each other and stuff like that. You also, Murder Mook, got to put that in the contract. At the same time, Briz Broadstein was wrong for doing all of those animated motions. He was wrong for that. Grabbing the dual arm and stuff like that. I know it's battle rap, and Murder Mook be the main nigga wanting to touch people. So Murder Mook actually can't be a hypocrite about that. I know it was more so the mom thing because of that. It really probably wasn't the touching thing, but I feel like Briz was being extra. Like you was on fucking Molly or something, my nigga. Like what are you what are you doing? What are you on? You too drunk and high? Like what's up? Like why are you walking through the crowd? Why are you blocking people while they trying to perform? Just sit there and let the other person rap. I don't see, that was just the only other thing. I think a lot of dudes, they gotta realize, like, when the other person raps, you gotta sit there. You know what I mean? They sat there and digested whatever you had to dish out. You gotta be able to do the same thing. I just don't agree. Yeah, 78, because Murder Mook did that same shit, right? Go back and watch the Averb battle off. Go watch the Averb battle. Look what Mook was doing to Averb. What, because he vegan and he on some other shit now? Yeah, you want to punch and poke at him and keep pushing him, and Averb was telling you stop. Like Mook was doing that though. He was like, "This battle rap, this battle." So
Right.
we gotta be.
Now, see, that's the thing.
See, we gotta be fair. We just got, and he from Harlem, and I'm saying that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like these dudes, it gotta be some rules and regulations. You can't just let these niggas do whatever because it's gonna be hypocrisy involved when it comes to that battle rap shit. Like you say, yeah, Mook. I done seen him put hands on people. Other dudes put hands on him, but see, dudes get that off. They try to get shit off on people they think they can get that off on. Okay, if they think this dude here is thorough, he liable to snuff me. I'm not finna do him. I'm finna play with him like that. That's how they do. Just like in the streets and anywhere else, people size up their opponent and decide who they're gonna play with like that and who they not gonna play with like that. But it gotta be some. Nah, man. I want to see the shit bar for bar. I want to know who got the most skills. I don't want to see no disrespectful shit or somebody touching somebody or bumping into them. Because the only reason you would bump into another dude while you rapping is to punk him, is to make it look like, oh, I can get this off on him. He's soft. Okay, so you're trying to make the audience believe this dude's soft. Now, if this dude turn around and clock you, now you're gonna say that this dude went too far and all that. Like, come on, bro. Like, just don't keep your body to yourself and just rap. So you gotta do just rap. If your bars is that good, keep them to yourself. I mean, just spit your bars and don't touch on nobody. Because the moment you start doing that, you know what I'm saying? No man want another man touching on him, especially while you talking shit.
And I completely agree with you 100% on that. Like, so I want to move off that real quick. I want to breeze through this real quick. They got another event coming up, 78. Now, are you familiar with Danny Myers, 78?
Am I familiar with who?
Danny Myers, the West Coast brother
Yeah,
from LA. He's like around your age.
Brothers, one of the brothers, King Corleone battled him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, King Corleone from the LGBC battle.
Okay. You gotta send it to me when we get off. Send it to me when we get off. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that. All right, cool. Danny Myers been on a tirade this year. He been one of them old dudes that you've been tired of seeing, but he been doing what he need to do. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. I gotta get Danny. Danny Myers is about to battle Stewie Newton in Traffic. He was part of like the first Traffics. That's what's crazy. And then he's about to battle. I don't really care about the Stewie Newton battle too much. I know Danny. I expect Danny to 3-0 him, but Stewie Newton is alright. Seattle, Washington, brother. Look him up. And if y'all could get a chance, y'all remember how I brought up Snake and Ace Amin? Please check out that brother Ace Amin from the DMV area. 78. Please check out Ace Amin if you haven't heard about him.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yo, he's serious. he take you back to like when you was like 17, like watching, you know what I mean, somebody rap. Like, he really, like, the way he formats and stuff is different, kind of like B-Dot, I want to say. Yeah, but what do you think about Danny Myers versus Chess, man? What you think about the main event on September 28th?
Man, I'm not even familiar with the dude Chess, bro.
Oh, you don't
not by name.
You're not familiar, bro.
Not by name, at least.
Yep. He was like, let me explain. Chess was like the young Bronx kid that got his start. He was literally the youngest dude to ever be a URL battle rap. He was like 16. He like 20 now. And I don't know if you remember, he was on like BET and stuff like that. He changed his life because he's from Cortland Ave, from a fucked up block, you know what I mean, in the Bronx. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. He a young dude, he battled a lot of legends already. He only 20, but he's 20, but I say he's like a 34 dude because he battled so many people and he been through his trials and errors, like through his teenage years all the way up into his 20s. So you get what I'm trying to say, 78. You know how it is, but they really got more miles on them. Like Lomachenko.
Right.
Lomachenko really 38.
Right. I know
Yeah,
what
I
you
just
mean.
know that. But yeah, man. But that's gonna be that's gonna be a good one. Um, did you get to see any of the? Do you know about? Are you familiar with? I'm gonna name a couple new dudes, and then I'm gonna go into the Arsenal and Cassie. Do you know about New Jersey Twerk? Are you familiar with him? 78.
Yeah, I
He's
know about twerk.
yeah. Twerk battle Cicero and around
Okay.
Twerk won that. Cicero was mad. Cicero, and it was in Philly. You can't say nothing. Twerk a Jersey nigga. He from Trenton. He from the town. So
Yeah. The Jersey twerk cold, man. He raw.
yeah. See, all right, 78. See, 78 respect the game. You know what I'm saying? 78. See, a lot of the older dudes don't like him. A lot of dudes your age, 78, they didn't embrace him like that.
Yeah. He all right, man. I like twerk. I see how he get down. You know, sometimes it can seem like he go over the top and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know, he entertaining though. I fucks with him.
And that's the thing with me. If you entertain it, sometimes you just get that pass. Um, all right, so yeah, he back, and then I'm pretty sure you know Bill Collector. You know him and T Rex battle. Did you?
Oh yeah. I heard about that.
T Rex won that. I don't care what any of y'all Philly dudes say. T Rex won that. T Rex 2-1. I go for I gave Bill the second round, but that first round and that third round, T Rex wasn't playing with him. All right. And all right, so let's talk about Arsenal and Cassidy, man. Now, I took notes on this 7-8 because the undercard is good. You want me to read you the undercard?
I ain't gonna know them dudes, bro. On
Nah,
undercard,
you gonna
I ain't gonna
know
know
him.
them.
You gonna know him. You gonna know him. You gonna know him. All right. So look, DNA and Bill Collector, Suge versus. I don't know if you know JC. You should know JC. JC versus Shotgun Suge. DNA versus Bill Collector. New Jersey Twerk versus Calico. Geechee Gotti versus Tay Rock. You may not know Geechee. K-Shon versus Rizzo. That K-Shon versus Ridalo.
Right.
That make me want to go out there. K-Shon, my man. K-Shon, my man, though. He a fool. So that I named, did you knew everybody, or is there somebody that you didn't know?
I know them. Yeah, them
You know,
guys. That's gonna be a good. That's a pretty
that's a
solid
good
undercard
card,
there.
right? That's a good undercard,
Yeah.
right? Thank you.
Yeah.
I
That's solid.
agree. I agree. I agree. That's
I want to
solid,
see
right?
what Calico do. I want to see what Calico do with twerk.
That's what, yo, and that's crazy because Twerk is the young dude right now that people like to get. Like, if you just now starting to watch battle rap, 78, would you say that he's one of the go-to dudes that people watch? Like, you being older,
Yeah, I think you
like,
see
would
he
your
twerk
son,
is staying active.
like honestly, would your son watch him or listen to him, or does he even like rap, or like
Well, yeah,
anybody
my
that's
son he don't even mess with him. My son don't mess with battle rap, but I know what you mean. Like the a lot of the out of the new guys, man, I think twerk is definitely making a name for itself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely interested in seeing what happened with him and how he deal with Calico because I know Calico gonna come with a lot of aggression and so I want to see how that aggression from Calico is met against Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Because Twerk going, he gonna get up in his shit.
I think one slept on battle here, 78, if you would agree. Shotgun Suge versus JC. Suge, don't play with him, Suge. Suge, don't play with this little Pontiac dude. Don't play with him. You've been on a nice tirade. You had a nice little win over. I felt like you beat Chef Trez. I don't know what the fuck people is talking about. You beat Chef Trez. The Rub Nitty battle, I thought that was kind of a draw because y'all both messed up. And y'all both had it like 1-1, and then I didn't know in the third. Like it was so even to me. So, and then you won the Pat Stay battle. Pat Stay won the first round. You won 2 and 3. So, Suge, I need you to win this battle too. DNA, you ain't been around in a while. Bill Collector just lost to T-Rex, but I felt like he had 2 good battles against Hitman Holla, and I forgot who else he bet. Geechee Gotti. I love Geechee. He had a streak where he was like winning, and then he started running into all the Grape Street East Coast dudes. And I'm sorry, you've been losing. The Suge battle, I thought you lost. The Arsenal battle, 78. When that Arsenal battle dropped, all right, y'all say what y'all want. That nigga killed Arsenal. I'm sorry. Arsenal killed Geechee. Sorry, Arsenal killed Geechee. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even to the third round. 78, man. I wish I could give you. I wish I could give you the app so you could go watch.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see. Smack URL just irritating, bro. Like I know they got shit on the app or whatever, but I'm waiting to
they
see.
try to. That's what they try to do. I'm gonna let you know, 78, how the process goes now. The new format. It's how they do. So what happens is they come out with their pay-per-view. They let that rock for a little bit. Then they drop it on the app. From the app, then it goes to YouTube.
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous, bro. I mean, it's cool. It's their business, whatever, bro. But to me, it's slowing down their popularity, man. It really is. Like, it's just fucking up, bro. Like, to people that's not really into battle rap like that heavy, they just kind of casual battle rap dudes. Like, bro, anybody got time to be like, by the time people even see what happened with Lux and Averb, that shit ain't even gonna be relevant. Niggas gonna be thinking that's new. Hey, yo, you seen Lux and Averb battle? Like, man, that's from last year. I'm like, huh? That's shit tacky, bro. The shit they be doing. I would rather them dudes. This is what they should do, but this is just
Go ahead.
This is what they should do, bro. If it's about bread, what they should do is release it on pay-per-view. After 2 weeks of it being out, they should put it on YouTube. Just charge niggas $2 to see it. I do that every rip. I pay the $2 to see the joint, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. If it's about bread, y'all need the money for the views or whatever, they should just charge people $2 to see it instead of this little stupid shit that they doing, man, because they taking the steam away from the battle and the culture by like hiding it away on some app. Like, man, please, I tried to download the fucking app and the shit was all fuck. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. I ain't got time for it, bro.
Shit, I ain't mad at you. Oh man, who this dude? So I thought that was actually the homie for a second. But anyway, yeah. So that's a gun to call. So what you think? All right, the last one I'm gonna bring up, and then I promise we're gonna bring up the Arsenal and Cassidy, and we're gonna get up at it. I like that, even though I noticed that I like that you highlighted those 78 real quick. I like that you highlighted New Jersey Twerk versus Calico. Out of all of them that I named, that one is important that you name that one because that really is the new era versus like, would you say your era?
No. Like, I'm older than Calico. Calico was like, my era.
Like, you're right. Actually, 78 because Calico
my era is more
would
like
be like 33, maybe 32. That's like Max era.
My era is more like Mook and Lux. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cassidy. I'm from that era.
Yeah. And Goods admitted it. Goods admitted it, 78, because I know you always have it with that. With Goods, because you knew Goods for a minute. Goods, they actually finally put out the battle, and I heard about it, and I never seen it. I heard about it since I was a little kid. Y'all go look up Jay Mills versus Goods. And I'll say Goods won because Jay Mills used the same shit he battled, because that was around the same time when Jay Mills battled E Ness making the band. He used the same shit for Goods. Goods and him battled in the studio. Goods was just raw and just coming at him with the headband on. Short, light skinned fat nigga. Just coming at him. So I gotta give Goods credit. He was just ready. But what do you think about K-Shine versus Reed Dollar? And who you think he'd have for on a personal
I
level?
think it's a good battle, but I think K Shine gonna win it, man. I like K Shine energy. You know what I'm saying?
But
K
Reed
Shine,
beat T Rex though.
yeah, but I don't think he
Remember when they went to Vegas? Remember when URL went to Vegas and Floyd was there?
right.
All of the Floyd fighters and them was there in the front row. I heard Tank and all of them and Badu Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think K Shine gonna beat him though, man. Reed is good, but I think K Shine a little better than him, man. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. When somebody have an off night.
I agree with you because K-Shine's been more consistent. I ain't gonna lie, you on the money though, 78. You on the money. You on the money. I agree with you because that's who I picked in this battle. I think with T-Rex, him and T-Rex is both old dudes that was out 02, 05, 08 type shit. That dudes like in my era was like little kids watching and we first for battle rap. Like T-Rex, we was watching all of them. I was one of them niggas, if I couldn't get the DVD from the Ave in Queens, I'm going to Third Ave. I was one of them type of dudes to get the Smack DVD. Some dudes down south told me they didn't even know Smack had DVDs. That messed
That's
me
correct.
up. That's messed me up. But C78, you lived in a few different states. A lot of people ain't lucky like you to where you got to experience that. You got to live in Cali, you got to live in New York. So you get to actually really tell people, you know what I mean, certain things. A lot of
Right.
people don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like even upstate, you was able to get the Smack DVDs. Cause certain areas that ain't far from the city. They was getting
Right.
and like Denzel
people was
Washington,
getting
Mount Vernon, go ahead.
yeah. I said people bootlegging them and shit and copying them and selling them, and that's how they got moved around like that.
So yeah, man. So I agree with you. K-Shine 2-1. I think Rambo Reed, he gonna have one. He's starting to get the feel back of this new crowd. A lot of these old rappers, they don't got the feel of this, man. Y'all don't know how to angle. Yo, battle rap ain't back in the days where you could just roast a nigga about anything. It ain't like that no more, bro. You gotta, you gotta go somewhere with it. You gotta go somewhere with it.
Hey,
See, yeah, go ahead.
hey, bro. My bad, man. I gotta bust a move though,
Yeah,
homie. I
go
can't
ahead.
even chill.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Dude.
Hey,
I
but
appreciate it.
appreciate you having me on. I'll get with you though, brother.
All right. Yeah, man. We gonna yeah, so we gonna close it out just with the Cassidy versus Arsenal. That's a good battle. I know how the general felt about it because I wrote it in the super chat. He basically said he feels that Cassidy will do better in this battle because basically he probably a lot of people was in Cassidy's ear and they feel like Cassidy probably learned from his mistakes. Cassidy, he did very good in the first round. He did very good in the first round. Did very good. It was electrifying. Um, But the next 2 rounds against Goods, he didn't do so good. So against Arsenal, who went against somebody like Ichi Gotti, he went against Av. I gotta rewatch the Av battle. I'm not too sure how I felt about the Av battle, but I'll go back and rewatch it and just see just for my sake how he did just to break and assess the battle down, break the battle down better. But yeah, Cassidy and Arsenal is going to be in Philadelphia. I think, contrary to popular belief, I think that Cassidy is going to do good in his hometown. I think Philly is going to be fucking with Cassidy even more than people realize. Cassidy, Philadelphia is going to be in there strong. I feel like they support each other more than us in New York and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna definitely. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with ours. I'm gonna go with ours in this one for now. I'm gonna go with ours. Everybody keeps saying Cass, but I'm gonna go with ours. I'm gonna go with ours. I think ours. I think ours taking this very seriously too. Uh, you know, and I don't think that he's gonna come and lay down for anybody. But you know, that's just personally, how I feel about it. Other people feel a different way about it. I think it's going to be another 2-1. I think it's going to be another 2-1 Arsenal, even in Philly. It's your boy Ag Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out.